Today I'm watching Angel Season 4 Episode 9. In the previous episode we had this demon creature attack Wolfram and Hart and basically take out the entire company. Lila was able to escape with the help of Wesley. They broke up also, and Wesley basically told Lila to get out of town, to leave, change her name. So I don't know if she'll even be in this episode or where her character's story is gonna go. We kind of lost Wolfram and Hart in the previous episode as well because everyone is a zombie now. Gavin died, like there's no one really left. So I'm curious to see who our not big bad is going to be. I feel like this demon creature is our big bad for this season, but Wolfram and Hart have been around since season 1. So yeah, I felt like I'm not sure what's going to replace that or if they will. Angel knows that Connor and Cordelia slept together and tells her to basically get lost and says like, hey, I don't want you around, because obviously it's painful for him to see them together. And they were able to rescue Connor from Wolfram and Hart as well, but yeah, I don't know if he's going to talk to Connor about it. Connor thinks he has something to do with this beast because this creature came out of the sewer in the same alleyway that Connor was born, and Connor has a lot of questions about his identity. Who is he? Why is he here? Obviously he shouldn't have been born. He was born from a vampire, which shouldn't happen. So he's struggling with a lot as well. The apocalypse is definitely started. I thought there'd be a little bit more apocalypse action in the previous episode. They mentioned earthquakes and stuff are still going on. We visited the White Room and saw this creature take something from the little girl that's there, take her power, this like black smoke, from her. So I feel like he's only going to be more powerful now, and they still don't really know how to defeat this thing. So yeah, I'm very curious to see where we're going to go in this episode. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
And you may not find perfect happiness with Cordelia, but Angel Food, you gotta remember, there's other fish in the sea.
I don't think it's that easy for him. Like, Angel doesn't date a lot, if at all. And obviously, him and Cordelia, even that took a while for them to get to a point. And it's his kid. Like, this isn't some random stranger she just decided to start dating. Like, this is complicated.
Well said. Perhaps then I won't kill you for your...
Ooh! Well, that was good timing. Bye! This thing is everywhere. No one's safe. Oh my god. Okay. Just turn him into a light? What is this? Let me just scoop this out. Is that supposed to be his heart? Yeah, we did see her in a previous episode as well this season. Okay, interesting.
See if they found out anything new about the beast.
They would have told us if they had. Probably just safer if we stay put.
Cordelia's like, I can't exactly go back there with you, so...
Whatever you say.
Kind of makes you wonder where I got it from.
I'm gonna go wash up.
I'm guessing your vampire mother, probably. But yeah, we don't really know what other powers he has, if he has any.
Towel.
Super speed. And super strength, too.
Connor.
Yeah, we know he can fight, and he's fast.
They don't want me there, do they? Angel doesn't want me there. It's because they think I'm connected to the beast.
No, it's because you slept with Cordelia.
But... he knows. And he's extremely upset with both of us right now.
Yeah, no kidding. How did you think...
That's enough.
Is she getting a vision? Okay. Of the demon thing?
Nothing. I have to see Angel.
I thought we were done with her visions, but clearly not.
Telling me that's not suspicious?
Most of us have encountered the demon twice, and we're still here.
Yeah, but we weren't conveniently born in the exact spot that thing hatched.
Yeah, there's got to be more than a coincidence.
You could put the death toll in the thousands.
Wes is right. Statistically, it's still a coincidence. 2 points.
Make a line, not a pattern.
Gunn does not love that these two are working together again. it feels more like a coincidence. Like, I feel like he's going after them. Just sit here awkwardly and not talking.
Two of you have cornered the market on teenage snits. How about you stop being angry at me? Like
How about you stop pretending to give a damn about my feelings?
I mean... She's like, yeah, I thought the world was ending, so I slept with your kid.
to tell you, get over it.
What?
I had a vision this morning.
Get over it.
Yeah, somehow the compassion is not really gonna go for it. Her approach is just get over it. Oh god, Cordelia.
I'm sorry I hurt you. It was the last thing in the world I wanted to do.
Literally, you thought the world was gonna end, so...
The future, or even where we were exactly.
Who was inside you? I mean, who was it you were inside?
Whoa, wow, wow, phrasing.
And you're the leader. So lead.
I mean, yeah, they got bigger things to worry about, but still...
Everyone has an Achilles heel.
Yeah, well, until we find his, we're gonna be cool on ours, because we got nothing without a new lead.
Yeah, they can't go out there with the usual tactics, aren't gonna work, so... Oh, hello.
End of the world.
Also, while we were talking,
He, got his chest punched out by a big demon with a head made of rock.
Might sound familiar. You've met this guy before?
He wasn't wearing lame, though.
Yeah. The evil ones can't pull it off. It gets camp.
Lauren.
didn't see.
But you are hands down the weirdest person I know, so I figured I'd ask you what's going on.
Did she genuinely not see something be removed, or is she just lying?
I'm sure we'll find something to talk about.
Yeah, it's definitely a pattern now. Like, he's obviously doing this for a purpose.
We are. Unless it's evil. Say if it is, we'll prevent the beast from killing it by killing it ourselves.
Oh my god, it's ripped in half. I think you're too late, bud. That's so grim. Yeah, better figure out who the fifth one is and get to him fast.
Executing these totems. Just don't know why.
I do.
Who the heck is this guy? What? Angel as a vampire is low-key like, yes, I could go to the beach. But everybody else obviously would be in big trouble.
Devotee of light. Off hours, I like Manny.
This guy, okay.
Sorry, I don't speak college, boy. I said what I meant. This beast you're talking about, he's looking for a way to put an end to daylight.
Yeah, they said all those totems were the path across. Yeah.
The rat-tat, they got some serious juice, which is why I never felt worried before.
Because you're worried now.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 are dead. Yeah, of course.
Before it starts to spread. California, North America, eventually, hello, global blackout.
Yeah, obviously that would have huge effects on everything. Like...
You think she'd give me a lap dance?
Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, total darkness obviously would have huge implications, and...
This is a being of supreme power.
You ought to see me in my Armani.
This guy, full of the jokes.
For all of eternity. You guys got a John?
Right back there.
Thanks, pal.
He does not seem concerned at all. He was willing to, like, accept his fate and just hang out for the next few hours.
As long as it's not some nondescript tenement downtown with discarded boxes and stairwells and peeling plaster and...
Oh, that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, she described it perfectly.
There's more to me than meets the eye. For example, I'm immortal. Unless I'm ritually murdered, of course.
Of course, naturally, yeah.
Probably gonna be in a hellhole.
Like this.
Come on in.
Is this where Gwen lives? Like, so many questions. She just has this random room, which also looks like rituals are performed here, so...
$1 million. I gave it back to Gwen when I was done.
Let's get you set up in the study.
So Gwen is, yeah, super rich, obviously, and has this hideout. Oh, I love the bookcases. You know, I'm a sucker for built-ins. And of course, it's a secret passageway. Yes.
Off duty, get as much sleep as we can. We're already tired. Got a long few days ahead of us.
I can't see this demon thing giving up. Like, they can't just hide him in there forever. Oh my god. You can't just hide him in here, you know, for the next 30 years. Like, they're gonna need to think of a plan eventually, or hope they figure out how to kill this demon.
When did the landscape change?
Is he really gonna open up to her now? I mean, she literally did kill him, but...
So, all this time alone together could be good for us.
He's like, I'm not ready to talk to you about anything, except for this creature. Yeah, I think he's trying to get past this, but clearly there's a lot, and what conversation is gonna go well? Oh no, what happened? Oh, they fall asleep?
Sleep on watch.
I wasn't
What's happening?
asleep. Manny.
Oh, shoot! It's a massacre. It's a literal massacre in there. Bye, Manny. Hope you enjoyed your magazines.
You think?
But ignored Angel and Cordelia. Like, didn't take them out?
It was the beast. I was looking for something Manny had.
How do you know?
Emptied out his head to find it.
Oh, good. Ruined a good hat, Nat.
Of course.
Simket, the demon in the cave. You said someone already pulled out the toy surprise.
Did I?
Yeah, the thing was literally ripped in half, so...
And you knew that.
Yeah, she lied to them about the guy having his chest ripped out, yeah.
Well, we don't share information.
Okay, what about this cave demon? You think the big ugly went treasure hunting inside of him?
That's definitely possible.
Yes.
Yeah, he's collecting something I'm assuming will be for the ritual. Like, what else would he need them for?
Killed poor Manny unseen and unheard.
Maybe whoever did it didn't have cloven feet.
Oh, they're suspecting one of their own?
Phone. I can't believe you'd even consider...
Even if she didn't call him, the last time I checked, the boy could track anybody, anywhere.
Oh, but I know.
I don't think Connor did this. No.
You smelled whatever it was spiking your blood?
There's no way the creature is gonna kill 4 out of 5, and Connor kills the 5th one.
Got him in every room. We've just got to rewind the tapes.
Okay, in the meantime, call the hotel, tell them about Manny.
I'm sure he'd figure out how to hide security camera footage if he can sneak in unseen like this.
Check it out later, like we do every other lead. Go.
It doesn't make sense for it to be Connor.
Funny how you were inside at the time.
Look, enough. Let's just focus on the guy trying to blot out the sun. We'll point fingers later.
I can't see who it would be like. It seems extreme for even Gwen.
Turns out these 3 pieces were inside the totems. The beast kills the totems, yanks out the pieces, and builds himself a big old light switch.
Yeah, obviously that makes sense. Like, he needs these pieces for his ritual.
Taking him out.
We may have a solution for that.
We've done a lot of research, and we think we found a way to get rid of the beast.
Go on. Send him to another dimension? Okay.
Enough to find a way to corner it, maneuver it into position.
And maybe we could send this thing back to the hell, sweet hell it came from.
Not a bad plan. It might work.
You must be thinking.
That we should have learned our lesson?
I mean, that's how they killed the professor, but... Everybody was covered with, like, this powder and, like, blankets and, like, what was that? Yeah.
No. But whoever he was talking to, they felt familiar.
Okay, that's suspicious. I don't love that.
Hello.
Well, he makes house calls and he knows your name, so start running, bud. Oh my god. I can't see Connor being behind this, but obviously the beast was looking for him. Oh, spin moves, kick to the face. You're gonna need more than that, bud. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Oh my. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what? He's not gonna survive this. cheese and rice.
Oh my god, Connor!
Angel in his blanket.
What happened? The beast.
Just threw him out of a window. Oh my god.
Place where Connor lives.
We'll figure that out later. Everybody gear up.
That's... What? No. What? Too much.
Keep him safe.
Dad.
It's okay, Connor.
But, like, Connor's alive? Did the beast think that was gonna kill him? Did he keep him alive on purpose? And yeah, to do this ritual in Connor's apartment, too much. That's too much, man. The coincidences are adding up. Oh my god. Ugh.
It's already started.
I should be up there.
Time to open that portal.
Don't worry, Connor. I'm sure they're doing okay.
They're definitely not doing okay. Like, honestly. Oh!
You're a worthy adversary.
Oh no.
Who is he talking to?
What?
Oh, it's the sun. Oh, shoot, it's working. Oh, frick. Oh, no, 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 no. They gotta get him out of there now. It worked? But where did they send him, though? That's the big question.
We did it. Didn't we?
The sun is still getting dim. I hope it worked. Oh no.
Why is it still getting dark?
I told you once. You need not be my enemy.
He came back? Oh shoot, they have no plan now.
Join with me. Angelus.
What? What? He went back in time? What? Oh. Angelus, are we doing this again? That's why she recognized it. Oh my god. Mmm, tasty orb.
Soon.
Okay, bye.
My God. The sun. It's gone.
Well, that plan backfired. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It knows Angelus. Am I right?
Yeah, obviously they met before.
The demon. I was having a memory of it.
How's that again?
I told you, when I was a higher being, I'd experienced everything you'd ever done as Angelus.
Oh, shoot.
Come up against something like that and not remember.
The answer is among you. That's what the little girl meant, isn't it?
Yeah, it was Angelus. Oh.
What?
An inside job.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're a suspect.
The tables have turned and I don't like it.
I think now, those were only the first steps to something bigger.
Well, I don't know what to tell any of you because I don't know what the plan is.
No.
Yeah, that'd be so frustrating for him. Don't.
There's only one way we're gonna defeat this beast.
No, no, don't.
We need Angelus.
That's the opposite of what I wanted you to say. Oh. Oh. The credits were sad. Oh, Doyle. Oh. So that was my first time watching Angel, season 4, episode 9. It was a crazy episode. We still have the apocalypse, looming in the background. Obviously, this creature, demon, beast situation is still going on. They thought they had a plan. Obviously, that did not work. And unfortunately, the sun is gone, which is terrifying. And, even Wesley makes the joke of for evil plans, it's pretty good. Obviously, this would be terrifying. And I know Angel is a vampire, obviously. So I was kind of joking like, oh, he'll be able to go to the beach and like, you know, this will be a time for vampires. But obviously not all vampires are like Angel. He is an exception to the rule. So, you know, with this constant darkness, there's going to be just chaos all the time. It'll just be, you know, every supernatural creature is going to be able to lurk in the shadows. And, you know, talking about this being a global thing as well would just be terrifying. And I thought they were going to be able to stop him. They got really close, but even sending him to that portal didn't work. So I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Like, you know, that's what Gunn and Fred did with the professor. So I was like, okay, let's, you know, bring that back into the mix. But definitely did not work. He just appeared right again behind them. And this whole Angelus thing, I was definitely not expecting that. They have toyed with bringing back Angelus in previous seasons, but it kind of felt like, again, the apocalypse, where if you bring it up too many times, it kind of loses its punch. But we hadn't heard about this in so long, and obviously that would be insane. Like, the fact that Angelus has met this creature but forgot, and, you know, obviously we saw that he was able to sneak past, you know, Cordelia and Angel sleeping unheard, kill Manny, and, you know, take off again. And it seems like he has some control over Angel and that he's able to affect his memory, because obviously Angel's like, I would remember meeting this, you know, like, he's lived a long time, but he still remembers, you know, most of it, and he hasn't mentioned anything. Obviously he would have brought this up, and that's what Cordelia's vision was showing. It was just him and Angelus talking and bodies everywhere. We do know Angelus was horrible, you know, we don't need a refresher course in that, but to kind of dangle this in front of Angel to be like, hey, just become the worst version of yourself and, you know, go back to that. And it's just, and to put the whole like survival of the world basically on your shoulders, being like, well, you might be the only thing that could defeat it, but if you don't, you know, the world will end. Like, it's just, I can't even imagine what's going through Angel's mind and how they're going to do this, what they're going to invoke to Angel, how they're going to make Angel happy again to get him to lose his soul. And we've seen that happen in Buffy, but for them to purposely do that, I don't know if it can happen on purpose, if you have to unintentionally do this. Like, obviously when it happened with Angel and Buffy, he wasn't planning, like, he didn't know that that would happen, and to purposely put him through that seems especially cruel. But again, I don't know what other choice they have. I just feel so bad for Angel that this is being all literally put on his shoulders, and to see Cordelia blame Connor for some of this too is like, how do you think he's doing this? Like, anyway, it felt like a misguided distraction for her to be like, yeah, Connor, like, it's familiar, it's Connor. Like, she was the only one rooting for that, and obviously they haven't been super trusting of Connor given everything he did in the past, but that's a bit extreme to go in there and kill Manny, and the fact that the Beast killed 4 out of 5 of these things and then Connor kills the 5th, you know, and it does feel like the Beast is trying to set Connor up in some way, obviously having the ritual in his apartment. But again, if Connor's connected to Angel, maybe the Beast is doing it to get back at Angelus. I don't know. It was just definitely not a plot twist I was expecting. Angelus is always the worst, so I don't know how they can harness that for their purposes, if they are able to bring him back, if they are able to convince him that he has to kill this Beast. Maybe his memories will come back, because right now, yeah, he has no idea what they're talking about, and again, he doesn't remember falling asleep. But if this demon wanted to kill Angel, he had his chance. Like, Angel was asleep in that chair, he could have easily killed him, and that would have been it. And same with Connor. If he wanted to kill Connor, you know, he threw him out the window, obviously, in this like very dramatic, you know, action movie slow-mo scene, but did he think that was going to kill him? Did he just want to get him out of there so he could use the space? So we know the Beast has no problem killing people, but it also feels like he's intentionally not killing people, if that makes sense. And yeah, so I'm very curious to find out where they're going to go with this whole Angelus situation. And it did remind me of the prophecy we had earlier for Angel to get his soul back, you know, and become human again, is that he has to go through, you know, a plague, an apocalypse, if I'm remembering it correctly. So if this is part of it, is this like the next step in that? They haven't mentioned it in a while, but obviously Angelus coming back would be a huge, you know, change in the show. And can they get him being back to Angel is the thing. Like, how can they do this in a temporary way? And I know Angel does not want to do this, but even if he sees it as being, you know, for the greater good and as an option to stop this Beast, he is already angry and brooding and took years and years and years and years to recover, or even if you can say he's recovered, from all the stuff that Angelus did. So to put him back to that just feels like a whole new level of torture. And I've said it before that they never really let the characters in the show be happy, and Connor knows that Angel knows that him and Cordelia slept together, and Cordelia telling Angel to just basically get over it felt very cold. Like, I know they have a lot going on. Obviously, she needs to talk to him about the apocalypse and this vision she's been having, and, this demon creature and a possible way to take it out. But still, like, if it was reversed, there's no way Angel would tell Cordelia to get over it. Like, it felt very harsh. And assuming the timeline of the episodes, it's been a week at most, since he saw this happen. It's not like it's 6 months later, nor do I want to sit through 9 episodes of Angel being shut down and brooding. But, even Cordelia trying to talk to him when they're on watch for Manny, he's like, no, we're not doing this. Like, we could talk about these few things and he's fine with that. He just doesn't want to talk to her in general, and for obvious reasons. But for her just to expect him to be like, yeah, get over it, it happened. Even, it's being like, oh, I never meant to hurt you. Is that an apology? Is that really gonna help things? And she only did it because she thought the world was ending and she wouldn't have to deal with these consequences, obviously. But now she has to, and things are more complicated. I felt bad for Connor in this episode because, yeah, like I said, Cordelia was just blaming him for everything. Being like, oh, well, it must have been Connor. It must have been him, And yes, he does seem to have some connection to this thing. But now that we know that Angelus and this creature met, again, my suspicion is that this beast is using Connor to get to Angelus, not the other way around. And, Cordelia saying that she saw all of Angel's memories and remembers that they, had this meeting. I was just like, but clearly Angel doesn't remember any of it. So, yeah, I'm very worried that the next episode we're going to have Angelus back. And again, I hope they can make it temporary, and Angelus is unhinged, so I don't know how they're going to be able to channel his energy into doing what they want him to without him taking out Cordelia, Connor, and everybody else, because he's just, has no set direction of right or wrong. He just does whatever he wants. We obviously had Gwen back in this episode and these totems, which I thought was interesting. And when I was thinking apocalypse, I was definitely thinking more of these, fireballs, these earthquakes, floods, stuff like that. But to block out the sun is the whole new level of terrifying. And obviously we saw that's what happened at the end of the episode. So, I mean, Angel doesn't have to run around worrying about the sun now, but still, that means every other vampire has free reign. And collecting all these pieces and, killing the totems and being able to perform this ritual. I mean, obviously this beast is not only physically strong at a whole new level, but has a plan and is, enacting it one by one. So what is his next, form of apocalypse going to be? I'm terrified to find out what else he has up his sleeve, and I wasn't expecting to see Gwen again. We saw her, in a previous episode this season with her powers, and obviously she's, this very intense thief, this high-powered thief. So to have her come back for this episode, and I definitely feel like Angel was kind of pitting her against Cordelia. They were not being kind to each other, that's for sure, but Angel choosing to take watch with her instead and not spend time with Cordelia felt very intentional. And Gwen, flirting a little bit with Angel. I feel like he was not, resisting and trying to annoy Cordelia, which he openly says, like, yeah, I'm trying to. And if those visions that we thought Cordelia were having weren't in fact visions, but just memories she was remembering, and we heard her mention the powers that be as well in this episode. So, yeah, I thought we were done with the visions, but if it's just the memories that she had when she was an angel, then yeah, it's just interesting. All these pieces slowly come back together. Overall, I thought it was a great episode, terrifying now that the sun is gone, and I'm even more terrified for their solution to try and defeat this creature, which is to bring back Angelus, because obviously they have some kind of history, so maybe we'll get some more flashbacks and to see more of that conversation, because right now we only have Cordelia's version of it, which is in tiny little pieces, and, she just said she saw them standing together in a field surrounded by bodies, and we all know how horrible Angelus is, so I am not excited to bring him back, and I just feel so bad for Angel's character, just the pressure of, the world is going to end basically if we don't give this a shot, and are they going to be able to bring Angel back? It adds a whole new level of complexity to the episode, and they tried so many things weapons don't work, the portal doesn't work. I don't know what else they can do. To see Gwen back in this episode. Lila wasn't in this episode. I'm assuming she's gone. She actually left town like Wesley told her to. Wesley and Fred are still, you know, have their little thing going. Gunn is still not happy that Wesley is back, but they obviously need all the help they can get at this point. I'm terrified to see what chaos is going to come when the sun is no longer in existence and Connor is still struggling with his guilt and all of this, even though we don't know if he's actually involved. Again, I think it's through him being connected to Angel that this beast is kind of setting Connor up, but who knows, maybe he's more involved than we know at the moment. But please no spoilers. I'm really enjoying this series so far, so thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Oh, good. Ruined a good hat, Nat. Okay! Just turn him into a light. I'm guessing your vampire mother, probably. But yeah, we don't really know what other powers he has, if he has any. Literally, you thought the world was gonna end, so... Yeah, she lied to them about the guy having his chest ripped out. Yeah. Just threw him out of a window. Oh my god.